Hello everyone and welcome to Crocheting in Style Studio. My name is Faith, and in our today's tutorial we are going to learn how to make these beautiful baby socks. It's for a newborn, and the colors we are going to use is color white and color blue, sky blue. We also need a pair of scissors. We need a darning needle and a crochet hook. This is a 3.5 millimeter hook, but feel free to use any crochet hook of your size. So grab your things ready and let's get started. To begin, start by making a slip knot, and therefore we are going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 1. So if you're using a 3.5 millimeter hook and you're doubling your strands, so you'll chain 10 plus 1. But if you use a different crochet hook size, you will chain a chain that is measuring 6 centimeters without stretching, 6 centimeters or 2.362 inches. I know that is not easy to get, but 6 centimeters it's easy. So make a chain that is 6 centimeters long without stretching. Remember that. So from there, we'll be having a total of 11 chains. So from here, you go into the next chain. This is the first one. The next one, go ahead and place a single crochet stitch. This is a single crochet stitch. You have 2 loops. So continue making your single crochet stitches until you reach to this other end, and you'll be having a total of 10 single crochet stitches. So let's meet there at 10 single crochet stitches if you're making the same size. We are here. We've made 10 single crochet stitches. We can count together: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So row 2, you'll chain 1, flip your work, and in our first stitch you'll place a single crochet stitch in both loops. This is the front loop and the back loop, so you'll place your single crochet stitch in both loops. Let me show you how. So our single crochet stitch, we're going to place it in both loops. So place a single crochet stitch, and then now from here we are going to make our single crochet stitches, but in the back loop only. This is the back loop. As you can see, there's a V here. So our back loop, this is a front loop and this is the back loop. So you'll be placing single crochet stitches in back loop only. Let me show you how. Like this, back loop only, and each stitch should get a single crochet stitch. So that is how we'll be doing, placing your single crochet stitches. Single crochet stitches. See, this is our 9th, and in the last one, just as we did in the beginning, we are going to place our single crochet stitch in both loops. So this is our 10th stitch. So place a single crochet stitch in both loops. So this is what we'll be doing. In our first and the last stitch, we are going to make a single crochet stitch but in both loops, but for the ones in the middle, the 8 stitches, back loop only. Let's do it one more time. Chain 1, flip your work, place a single crochet stitch in both loops. Next, back loop only, and always make sure that in the end you have 10 single crochet stitches. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate. I'm now at 133 subscribers. I appreciate that a lot. And please, if maybe it's your first time stepping here in my platform, I would urge you to subscribe to my channel. If you find it useful, I'll appreciate a lot. And there's one thing you're denying me, friends. You don't comment. So please feel free to do so, to give me your comments. I'm a new YouTuber. I really need your support. I really need your advice to help this channel grow. So we are in our last stitch. So here, as I said earlier, we are going to place a single crochet stitch in both loops, and always make sure in the end you have 10 single crochet stitches. If you're making the same size I'm making, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So this is what we'll be doing. We'll be making these single crochet stitches. So continue making. I'll be making mine off the camera, but as for you, you'll rewind the video and continue making 18 rows of single crochet stitches, which is equal to 4 inches without stretching, remember that, and it's equal to 10.16, but better for 4 inches. Yeah. And another thing I wanted to tell you, for example, if you want to make for other sizes, so you'll consider adding the number of rows. For example, this is the circumference, so this is 18 rows, which is equivalent to 4 inches. So if you're making for a bigger size, you have to add more rows in order to achieve what you're planning to do. So guys, continue making your single crochet stitches until you reach to the 18th row, and then from there I'll tell you what we are going to do next. So we are here at the 18th row, and it should be equivalent to 4 inches, and that's it, 4 inches without stretching. So from here, chain 1, cut yarn, and then make a slip knot, and therefore place your hook in the first stitch or the first row, chain 1, and in the same stitch make make a single crochet stitch, and also remember to hide the ends, so that this counts as our first single crochet stitch. And then place another single crochet stitch in the next row, so that is our number 2. Yes, see, place another single crochet here, another one here in the middle, another one here. So each row should get a single crochet stitch. So by the end you should be having 18 single crochet stitches. So continue making your single crochet stitches, and I'll meet you at this other end, and make sure you have 18 single crochet stitches. So we are here, friends. As I told you earlier, make sure you have 18 single crochet stitches. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So the stitches here should be in a multiple of 3, or it should be divisible by 3, because now we are going to be parting. So we are here now, we are in this point, and now we want to go to this other step. So after making sure, confirming that you have 18 single crochet stitches, you chain 1, cut the yarn, and therefore here we are going to change color. My color is white, so start by making a slip knot. And so 18 divided by 3 is 6, so we should have 3 6. So count together, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Place a mark in the 7th, and in this other end count 1 2 3 4 5 6. So meaning now from here to here we should be having also 6 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Correct. So you'll place your 1 2 3 4 5 6. You'll place your hook in the 7th chain or stitch. So chain 2, and therefore now we are going to be making double crochet stitches. So after chaining 2, place a double crochet stitch in the same stitch where you placed you chained 3. So you're going to make 6 double crochet stitches. So this is our first one, second one, third one, fourth, fifth one, and lastly the 6th one. So remember, our chain 2 does not count as a stitch. We are just using it to get the height of our double crochet stitches. So chain 2 again, flip your work, and since chain 2 does not count as a stitch, that means our first double crochet stitch, we are going to place it right here. So continue making your double crochet stitches. We are going to make 3 rows of double crochet stitch. This is our first one, the second, and the third. So maybe we shall meet in the third row, of our double crochet stitch. I hope now you know how to make the stitches, how to turn your work. After chaining 2, you flip your work and place another double crochet stitch, and another one, and another one, until you have 6 double crochet stitches. So after making your 3 rows of double crochet, you're going to chain 1 and then cut your yarn, fasten. So this is what you'll be having by now. So you're going to turn your work, and we are still using the color white. So you chain 1, and in this first single crochet stitch we are going to place our first double crochet stitch. But first we need to chain 2 and then make our first double crochet stitch in the same space. So continue making your double crochet stitches, but let me show you up to this, the end. Also make sure you place another double crochet here so that we don't have any gaps. Okay, and our first double crochet here, place it in the chain 2 space, and another double crochet stitch you're going to place it in along this row. I think you're getting me, you see. So here is where we are going to place our next double crochet stitch. So it's simple like that. So our first one here and the other one here in the row. Here on top, yeah. So here it's easier to make the stitches, and then from here you'll do exactly how I did in this other side. So make 3 rows. This is our first. Make 2 more rows and then I'll meet you there. After making your 3 rows, your work should look like this, and you'll chain 1 and cut your yarn. So we are almost done. It's like 90% finished. So we need to make this look like this. So this is the right side, so you flip, you change it, so we need to join. So using our darning needle, so I normally place my first, I begin there, and therefore use a back loop and front loop in this other side, and we are using mattress stitch. So the other one, front loop and the back loop together, back loop and front loop together. Oh, I'm sorry. Front loop and back loop, yeah, like that. So this is how you'll be doing until you reach here, and then here you need to change color. change to color blue, and then you finish your work. Our work is complete now, so the socks are ready. So you'll need to hide these yarns, or chopping them off, whichever way, and therefore you turn it in the right side now. So here our socks is ready. There you go. I hope you enjoyed making this with me. I would also appreciate, I'll like it if you make yours and send me a photo in my Instagram page, Crocheting in Style. Sorry, in Instagram, Crocheting in Style, and Facebook page, Crocheting in Style also. There's something I'd like to explain to you in order to achieve a bigger size. Bear with me, I'm not good at drawing, but I think this sketch will help you understand what I'm talking about. So what you need to have, or in order to make these socks, you need to know the measurement of the sole you're making. For example, if it's yours, so you measure the sole. Another thing, the circumference of your leg. Another thing, the height of your leg. Let's say this is where the ankle is, so we need to get the measurement from here to the toes. This is what I call height. So this is what we've made. So this is the circumference. Remember, here we chained 10 and therefore made 18 rows of single crochet stitches. And also remember that the circumference, it should be divisible by 3, because we are going to divide it by 3. So if it's divisible by 3, so you're going to divide it into 3 parts. And then now the height is here. This is the height. So you're going to make the required height, and then from there is the joining, and your work is done. So I hope you've understood. I think by now you can, by following this instruction, you'll be able to make any size of the socks. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your work, and let's meet in our another tutorial. Bye, and thank you.